Follow these rules or watch your life go nowhere. Let's get straight to the first one. The morning rule. Mornings aren't just about being productive. They're about reinforcing an identity. Every morning is one step closer to becoming the person that you've always wanted to be. If you want to make the most out of your mornings, you need to win the first hour of the day. So no phone, no chaos. There should only be space for stillness, sweat if you're working out, prayer, and clarity. So wake up at a time that works for you. You don't have to wake up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. It honestly depends on you. Me personally, I wake up 5:30 every morning. That's just me, but it doesn't really matter. I recommend spending that first hour of the day with a non-negotiable routine, or I guess you could call it just your morning routine. And do things that set you up for success the entire day, because I strongly believe that having a solid morning routine and starting the morning off right is how you set up yourself for success for the day. If you have a good morning, chances are you will have a good day. So I recommend doing things like working out, planning the day if you didn't plan the night before, praying, reading scripture, or just getting ready, taking a cold shower to wake yourself up, have a nice cup of coffee. Just set yourself up for success. The integrity rule. Your relationship with yourself sets the standard for every other relationship in your life. If you break promises to yourself, you are never gonna fully trust yourself. And don't expect other people to trust you either. So keep those promises to yourself, especially the small ones. This is how you become more confident, keeping those promises to yourself. And I can promise you, the more promises you keep, the more confident you'll become. And it helps not to make so many promises to yourself. I'd recommend having 3 non-negotiable promises, or just promise yourself to do 3 things every single day. Do that for a month and add 3 more. Do that for another month and then add 3 more. Start small and then make progress as you go. The growth rule. Every day you have 2 choices: grow or decay. There's no staying in one place. You're either getting better or getting worse. So do at least one thing every single day that either stretches you into becoming the person that you want to be, or just do something that'll get you one step closer to your goal. You should always be learning new things, ideally things that'll help you accomplish your goals, either by reading, listening to podcasts, or watching videos like this. You should also be tracking your actions so that you know if you're actually making progress or not. And there are many ways to do this. You can either have a habit tracker, or you could just simply journal what you did on a specific day and keep track of that over a time period. Because if you don't grow, you'll die. The creation rule. Most people are just consumers, and that makes them passive. If you're not building something, you're simply just watching other people build. Try your absolute best to produce more than you consume. Technically, you are consuming this piece of content, and this is educational and you will benefit from watching this. But still, producing gives you power, and it is how many people are creating generational wealth nowadays. So it is a really good practice to do. So whether you're online or offline, try and produce something. Post a piece of content, build a business, build a body that you're proud of, create a piece of art. It really doesn't matter what it is, just produce something, because in the long run, it will pay off. And you can do a lot of things by producing, including making profit. The emotion rule. Emotional discipline is a silent advantage that makes you unshakable. And I'm not telling you not to experience emotion or not to feel emotion. Feel everything. But your reactions to your feelings should come from wisdom and not impulse. If you're going through a tough time, talk to someone about it. And if you don't have someone, just simply write it down in a journal. It helps. You also need to learn how to be calm, even if everything inside you tells you to explode. Many people ruin their lives because they don't know how to react. So don't be one of those people. So control your emotions and you'll be one step closer at mastering yourself. The circle rule. The people you surround yourself with will either dilute you or refine you. So it's really, really important to have the right people around you. Choose them wisely. Ideally, you would want to be surrounded by people that push you. And what would be even better is if they're doing better than you and they have similar goals than you. In this way, you'll have people that are like-minded, that'll be able to teach you and also be able to keep you accountable, which is what you need in order to succeed. Many people think they can succeed alone, but success rarely comes from being alone. It comes from having people that push you and support you and also help you grow, because you don't have to win alone. You can win alongside people. working towards your goals with people by your side is a lot more fun, if I'm being honest. So have people that help you grow and not drag you down. The vision rule. A man without a vision is a slave to distraction. Without a vision, you'll always find yourself chasing comfort. You need to have a big, long-term goal that's big enough to scare you, but clear enough to guide you forward. And you don't need to have it all figured out. I always tell people that the path illuminates itself as you go. And that's why you should only be worrying about the next step, and then the next step. And eventually you'll get to where you want to go. Maybe not in the way that you thought originally, but you will get there eventually. So write down that big goal. And don't worry if it changes over time, because that's normal. But write something down right now and work towards it. And once you write down that big goal, have habits that you do on a daily basis that help you get to that goal. One of my big goals is to make South Africa a first world country by normalizing self-improvement. So some things that I need to do is, firstly, be good at self-improvement. So I need to make sure that I'm pushing myself and practicing what I preach. So that'll be some of the habits that I do. Everyone has different goals, so everyone's habits and actions will also look different. But it's important that your actions align with the goals that you have. You need to sacrifice now for the person that you want to become in the future. And trust me, all those sacrifices that you make now will be worth it when you accomplish your big goals. But those are the rules that I recommend you follow. Otherwise, you'll get nowhere in life. So click the video on the screen right now and I'll see you there.